Once again, your girl Shay Diddy, 106 KMEL. I have the pleasure of welcoming three-time Grammy multi-platinum, the one and only Lizzo.
Hey, I'm in my pre-show sweats.
Is
So
it Yitty?
yeah. No, it's Fenty.
It's Fenty. Oh, well, that works too. Shout out to Riri. So I just wanted to start off with something that was super funny because over the summer, I stayed at a house in Puerto Vallarta. You might remember this house. It's 3 pools, 3 levels. And the house staff said, "Oh, do you know who stayed here before you?" And I said, "Who?" They said, "Lizzo." And they showed me a photo with you there, and I was freaking out because I was like, I'm really staying at the same house as Lizzo in Puerto Vallarta. Do you remember that house? It had 3 pools, 3 levels.
Stuff. We stayed there. I think we were there for like less than 24 hours because I had a show there. So like that was like our shower house, which is crazy to think. I was like, this place is sick. Like I would love to come back.
It was a huge house, but the staff were like, you were super sweet and super amazing. So your
Aw.
reputation precedes yourself beyond just the industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, by the way. So, new single, About Damn Time. Why did we lead with this single? And how did this come to fruition?
I just feel like the song is very urgent. It's like, I mean, literally the title is it's about damn time. And I think that can mean so many different things to like Lizzo fans, which I just found out I have stans, which is really cool. This is a huge milestone for me. But
Mhm.
for them, they're like, yeah, it's about damn time you announced your album and you put out, new music. And
Right.
I think on a global scale, it's just like I feel like things are trending in a more positive direction. And it's about time for that. It's about damn time. Um,
Mhm.
it felt really urgent. And I also feel like people needed to hear, people could really relate, to the lyrics. People needed to hear my lyrics because I'm like, who else has been stressed? Who else has been sexy and stressed? And I was right. I put the song out and so many people can relate. They said, when Lizzo said, I'm way too fine to be this stressed, I felt that. Like so many people are saying that. So I think it was the urgency of the song that made us put it out first.
Because you knew this was just a moment that everybody was feeling. Bad Bitch O'Clock just killed me from the intro. I said, okay, let's go. It's go time. I love it. So,
Mhm.
this is the lead single off the new album, Special. Now, are we still set for July?
July 15th. Yep.
And now, is it fully finished?
Yeah, it's done. I don't announce albums if it's not done. Like it's mastered.
It's mastered.
Yeah.
So, are there going to be any surprises on there? Like, are you going to be working with other people? Any features?
Um, these are all great questions. Love these questions.
I love it.
Track list coming soon.
Okay. You all gonna have to wait for the track list, basically, but it's gonna be a fire album. And what does the album mean to you? Why'd you call it special?
uh, it's named after a song on the album called Special, which I performed it on SNL this past weekend, and I just feel like it's an incredible song, and it really kind of summed up everything about the album. I think
Mm-hmm.
that special and um in every single way because I took my time with it and I made like a classic album with really well crafted, really well thought out songs. Took three
Right.
years, so it's very special to me.
Oh, wow. I mean, it has been 3 years since you dropped a project, so I completely understand why you would call it special then. So speaking of SNL, how was that experience for you? And like because you bodied it, like you killed it on SNL. Have people already been coming at you for like movie offers or like TV series? Is that a
Well, I just dropped Watch Out for the Big Girls, with
mm-hmm.
the number one watched
Am-
reality show,
Amazon?
uh,
Mm-hmm.
which was really exciting. I since SNL, no, I haven't gotten any offers.
Okay.
No, it's still smoking. That was like 3 days ago, so we gonna see. Uh,
We're gonna put it into the
had a lot of
universe.
fun. What it did show me was, I am capable. I think it's a tall order being like, can I host and and do comedy and be in sketches and sing and do all those changes within an hour? Can I do it? And the fact that we did it, we pulled it off, um, really just made me feel like, okay, I can do anything.
Girl, you pulled that off effortlessly. And it honestly just felt very organic, like you weren't really trying. You know, when you can tell people are trying too hard, which is why I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I know you have your own show, which I'm hoping that you already got a season 2 request for because it's fire. I love the positivity in the show and how it's pretty much shining a light on the things that aren't talked about, on the taboos and what women go through, and just trying to be truthful to themselves, but society is telling them they're supposed to be otherwise. If that makes sense. So congratulations on the show. Loving it as well. Watch out for the big girls because they representing and they hitting it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I also wanted to congratulate you because actually, by the way, I saw you a long time ago. You were catching a lot of heat because of you saying that you were just as good of a rapper as anything else. And I know that you gave a little bit of an explanation as to there being, say, racism or just trying to categorize women in the industry as one thing versus another thing, right? But the irony for me is that you have Grammys in multiple different genres, but
Mhm.
you're not allowed to call yourself a rapper. Like the other day, Wale, for
Mhm.
instance, he went online and said Doja Cat to him is the best, whatever, whatever. And he caught a lot of heat. Why do you feel that women specifically, whenever they're called a great rapper, catch so much flack and are not rappers all of a sudden?
I I I first off have to say Doja Cat is a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like she has put out rap songs and has bars. I've been aware of Doja Cat since we toured back in like 2018, and she's a rapping ass rapper. So am I. If anybody listens to my catalog from Lizzo Bangers all the way to Truth Hurts being a rap
Rap.
song,
Right.
I just think it's well, the bigger picture is like how genre is racist, and genre was really created to separate records from black and white in the record stores because
Mhm.
they they is in the industry, and the powers that be didn't want their young white children listening to black music.
Right.
So they gave them titles. It was race music, and then it evolved into R&B and um, rap eventually.
Yeah.
So there is an aesthetic associated with being a rapper,
Yeah.
um, even more so than the art form and the sound. And I feel like when you see somebody and they got the rapper aesthetics on, the stereotypical look of a rapper, the chains, the gold teeth, you're a man,
Right.
that's a rapper. It doesn't even matter if he is doing melody in his songs. They're gonna be like, that's a rapper because of what
Right.
he looks like, which
Right.
I think is fucking racist and lazy
It
um,
is.
of people to do that. There's a lot of artists who are on in the opposite side of things. Like Tyler, the Creator, is a musician and
Mhm.
has put out albums where he's fully singing, but then he's nominated and wins Best Rap Album when it's like,
Exactly.
this is like pop music, or this is like rock, or this is like funk, or this is anything. But, you
Yeah.
know, it keeps people in a box.
Yeah.
And um, funny enough, with women, I don't know, like there's just this like mm, inability to see us for what we are,
Mhm.
especially if we're different. We're not doing what everyone else is doing. Like, I love Missy Elliott because she is the only person who I've seen myself reflected in as
Mm.
like a singer, rapper, producer,
Multi-talented.
vocalist,
Yeah.
songwriter. Like, and so she'll tell me all the time, people are not going to put you in the categories that you deserve to be in, and they might leave you out. They might leave you out, but all that matters is that you continue to be yourself and iconic. Don't let it get to you.
Right.
And the same with Doja Cat, like she does her own style, but it's still rap, and she's doing melody and she's
Right.
singing. She's
Right.
just good at of it. And I don't think people want to give the flowers that a lot of people deserve who are just multi-talented, multifaceted people.
They don't
So
appreciate it, in my opinion, until after the fact, until they quit or whatever, whatnot. And like a prime example for me, somebody who is diverse with his skill would be like a Drake who rap sings all the time, but is never confused for his category.
oh,
But
Drake be singing down.
right,
You're like, oh, he's a rapper. Yeah, he does rap,
right,
and he does put out his music in certain rap or pop categories. Like that's another thing too. You are what you put your album in the category of, or what they categorize it of, or whatever.
right.
But yeah, I think that it's a nuanced
Conversation.
thing,
Hmm.
and I really stopped caring what people think about me, and now I'm just talking my shit. Like I know what I am, I know what I'm capable of. I freestyle rap. I have songs where I'm fully rapping, bars,
Right,
atonally, no melody, so
right.
they can like lick my pussy lips. Like that's how.
Hey. No, absolutely. Because I just feel like if you're always trying to conform to whatever people want to put you in, then that limits your creativity and that limits who you are as an artist. And I think that you being true to yourself as an artist is what people love the most about you.
Yeah,
And so not letting those bugs get in your ear is going to give you longevity in your career. And like,
right. But I'm also everything though. I am extremely talented, so I can see why people are confused.
yeah, let them be confused. Just keep watching and she gonna do her thing. So speaking of the self-love and acceptance, like as a grown woman, and I love how much you preach this for young ladies, just because it's something that you don't even realize that you are lacking until you reach, in my opinion, until you reach a certain age or you realize certain things, how they're affecting you. Like your journey to self-love and acceptance, like when was that moment where you were like, you know what, damn it, I'm bad as hell. This is it. Y'all just gonna have to accept me for what it is. And but anyway, so what was your moment for self-love and acceptance where you just realized I just gotta be me?
It's not one singular moment. I feel like I talk about this a lot because it's like I think people get it twisted that it's just like one moment in time. It's like it's so many different moments. Because
Got it.
you're like growing and evolving. And I think like if I woke up one day and just was like, I love myself, like that would almost be delusional. I think I found little things that I started to fuck with
Hmm.
that I was sick of hating about myself. And then
Hmm.
I looked up and was like, oh, I've been working on myself so much that, I've become the person I always wanted to be. But it was a long process, long, long process, a lot of hard work and looking in the mirror. And
Embracing it.
I think at a certain point, you're just like, okay, how much longer can I feel shitty? How much longer can I feel bad? I feel like a lot of people feel like they can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Maybe in some people's cases, chemically, it's difficult, but
Yeah.
I worked really hard. And so that's why I like to talk about it so much, because I know that if I did it and achieved it, it's possible for other people too.
Definitely is possible. And I also love the fact that, you kind of bring that with you with your new launch of your Yeti shapewear line. Congratulations. It's about a week out now.
Yeah,
How is that going and how did that come to fruition?
it's going well. I see a lot of happy customers. Canada was mad at me for a little bit though because they couldn't get Yeti, so we had to work that out. But
Mm.
at least people want it.
Yeah.
Um, it came from just like years of. First off, I'm wearing Yeti tonight on stage. I wore Yeti at SNL. I
Uh-huh.
just want very selfish. Like I just wanted to make something for myself that was comfortable and cute,
Mm-hmm.
because for so many years I wore things that were uncomfortable and not cute
Mm-hmm.
and made me feel bad about myself. And I'm like, if I can come in and disrupt an industry like shapewear and bring something that's revolutionary as far as like colors and styles and
Mm-hmm.
compression styles and um, just even the way we talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
the culture 6X to extra small,
Mhm.
6X being in the front, so you don't have to sift all the way to the back to find your size. Things like
Right.
that, like something that could just flip it on its head, you know?
Mhm.
And like about 5 years ago, I partnered with Fabletics to create this company, and um, it's a labor of love. But this is just the beginning. Like we have so much. Like this is like just the drop one. Like wait till we give y'all everything we got. I made a company, founded and CEO of the company, and it's something that I want to be around for a long time because it's not just clothing. It's
Yeah.
really a mentality. And
Yeah.
it's really something that I hope can change conversations in the industry and conversations at homes and
Mhm.
conversations that people have with themselves.
Mhm. Well, congratulations, because I definitely checked out the line. I saw some little leg butt uplifters that I was like, okay, I lost 20 pounds. I needed a little assist. So I definitely want to go online and order me a few.
Yeah.
Um, and before I let you go, I know you probably don't want to talk about this, but as a woman who works in the industry, it's very difficult to find love or to find a romantic partner. And I know you recently confirmed that you are in a situationship or whatever, whatnot. How difficult was that for you to find, or was it really easy for you to find someone? Because I know for me, it's just like, they put you on a pedestal and then they have a different expectation.
I think you need to find out what your love language is. Like, do you find that you're attracted to people you work with or that you build something with? Do you find that you're attracted to people who are just outside of everything that you do, who's not in the radio or not in the music industry? Like, find out what your love language is. Like, are you a giver? Do you need words of affirmation? Do
Mm-hmm.
you touch? And I think like when you know what your love style is, you'll attract that. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I'm on Postmates and I don't know what I want to eat, I'm gonna end up with some bullshit. You know what
That's
I'm
me.
saying? So you need to like know what you want so that you can have it sent to your house, hot and ready.
She said hi, right? Is it weird for you when people shoot they shot like in the comments?
I don't read comments. I don't at all.
Very smart girl, very smart. I mean, in today's age, they just petty. Well, I want to thank you so much for sitting down with me. Congratulations on the new album coming July 15th. And
So thank
congratulations on the new banger, About Damn Time.
you.
That's going to be a smash.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you once again. Your girl Shay Diddy, my girl Lizzo. It's 106 KMEL.